Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got this wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, there's a little quacker down there. Hey, well, what is this video about this morning? Hey, I don't know. I thought I'd change it up a little bit. I got some white lithium grease, multi-purpose Lucas oil, and my nail bag out here. Oh yeah, baby. Here's my fishing pole, and can you believe it? This fishing pole and this lure has not seen the water for probably over 30 years. And I want to get it going. I tried to cast it out in the street, out in the parking lot, and man, this reel was not doing very good. And I've had this reel forever. Well, look at that, Century. I thought it was a Fluger. Nope, it's a Century. This thing from Johnson. This thing has worked. Never gave me problems, but yeah, 30 years. This thing has been sitting here collecting dust, and this is an ugly stick. I always use the ugly stick. Oh, look at that. Look at that big woodpecker right there. Oh, isn't he beautiful? Look at him. He's gonna get the suet right there. Here he goes, he's gonna back up. Here he comes. There he is. Come on, hurry up. Oh, he's beautiful. There he goes. Oh, he's a pig too. He loves that suet. He just loves that suet. Okay, well, you never know what you're gonna get on your bird feeders if you don't just put some food out there and check it out. But anyways, hey, this ugly stick is probably, oh, I don't know, 45 years old, and I'm going to use it. And of course, I've got to change my string. When I used to fish a long time ago, I would change it every year because you don't want to not replace it because it'll get brittle after a while. And when you catch a lunker fish, oh yeah, you don't want your string to break. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm cheap when it comes to spending money, and I think I can fix this fishing reel. I got to pull it apart, and it's all squeaky and stuff, and I think it's because it needs some grease in there. That's why I've got this white lithium grease, and I thought I would pack it where the gears are and stuff and pull that all apart. So that's what I'm going to do today. I don't even have a fishing license. I haven't, like I say, I have not fished for probably over 30 years, and man, it sure would be a waste to not get out there and see if I can't catch something. You know, even though the water looks low, I know where there's deep pockets all along here, and in the deep pockets, that's where the fish are going to congregate when the water's low. Yeah. All right. I guess I better get with it and pull this reel apart. Could I get a new reel? Yeah, I could get a new reel. The reels probably cost, oh, 30 bucks. I don't want to have to spend 30 bucks. I'll probably use that $30 towards a fishing license, and I think the fishing licenses around here is over 40 bucks a year. Good grief. So if I'm gonna spend over $40 to go fishing, I need to be ready. It's funny, when I used to go fishing, I can catch fish, but you know, I don't really like fish. And so nowadays, Mommy tells me, if you go out and catch a fish, I want you to throw it back. And that's what I'm going to do. And see these things? This is called a barb. This is a hook with barbs on it. See how the little barbs go on there? And you can make them barbless. And that's what I'm going to do. It makes it harder to catch a fish, but it's actually, when you do catch a fish, it makes it easier to release. Now those little barbs on there, I just take that and flatten that down with a pair of pliers. I just take pliers or needle nose and just smash those down, and then it's called a barbless hook. Did you know that? But then it's harder to catch a fish because you always gotta keep pressure on your line. Or if he runs the other way, or if he jumps and shakes his mouth, he could shake this right out of his mouth. But that's okay. I'm going for sport, not for the meat. This thing is so old, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to unscrew this. Ah, ooh, yeah, I can. Look at that. Ha, 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 ha. That loosens this up, so I can pull that out of there. Now I can check this a little bit easier. Just pull. I'm gonna have to unscrew this like that. Look at that. 30 years old. Do you think this is still gonna work? Well, like I say, if I haven't been fishing for 30 years, then chances are. And I got this about probably 15 years before that. This reel is probably 45 years old. I'm gonna have to pull it apart. I'm gonna pull this string off of here too, and just roll it up and throw it away. And then I'll take this nut out of there and see what we got going on inside. Well, do I dare take this apart? I've got to. It just seems like it's squeaky and hard to reel and stuff. Probably because, oops, that's supposed to be, oh, okay. Oh, I see that. I gotta put that on right when I get done, so that little thing pops out. That's what catches the string as you reel it in. Let's see, it's got a cotter pin here. I'm gonna have to pull that out, and I've got to remember now how this goes back together. And I may have to watch this video, you never know, to see how this is gonna work, because I have a feeling that I may need to figure this out. Oh, I don't know. I thought I was going to see all kinds of gears in there. And I don't know if I want to pull all that part, but man, I thought there was going to be all kinds of stuff in there. You know? Obviously it's going to be in here. Oh, joy. Okay. I have to undo these two little screws right in here and pull that part off, because doesn't look like there's anything in here, does there? It's just gonna be pushed on like that. That goes back on like that. You know, I might put a little bit of grease in there when I get all done, huh? Maybe just a little bit, but this is the part I'm going to have to be careful of. As I pull that out, hopefully it'll go back together okay. I'm hoping. Okay, I guess I'm going to go for it. I'm hoping this just pulls out nice and easy. Gotta remember what I'm doing here. Oh, okay. That looks simple enough. Look at that. This little wheel right there. And that one in there. That's it. Boy. Doesn't look like there's much to it, does there? Okay. I can see some remnants of some grease right in there, but I think if I just kind of put a little bit of grease on there and stuff and put this thing back together, I think that's going to be a good thing, don't you? I put it back like that. Just a little grease along that. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take my multi-purpose grease, put a little bit on there with my screwdriver, and then turn that thing and just put a little bit more in there. That's all. Okay. See, that's 35. That's 50-year-old grease right there. Right in there. And I'll bet you this side just pulls off too now. I don't know if I really want to mess with that, but I think that side could come off. Maybe I'll just put a little bit of grease in there. Oh yeah, see. That side's never had any grease or anything. And I don't think it really needs it on that side. So I think I'm gonna just push that back together over here if I can get it. Good Lord. There. Okay. All right. Put a little bit of grease in there. Put it back together. Clean all this other stuff out. And see what it looks like when I'm done.